Hi, my name is Don Truckey. I am a journalist and a screenwriter. I've written this book about prostate cancer because when I was diagnosed with this disease 4 years ago, when I was 54, I really wanted to know what was going to happen to me. And I don't mean informationally. There's lots of information out there about prostate cancer, probably too much actually. I mean the experience of going through the disease. I wanted to know what was going to happen to me. I wanted to know how much it was going to hurt. I wanted to know what the treatments might be and what the ramifications and downstream of having surgery, for instance, as I eventually did have, which was successful, would be for me. And in particular, I wanted to know how it might impact my sex life, because I think a lot of young men don't understand that treatment for prostate cancer has its effects on that part of your life. Well, I couldn't find such a book, so I wrote one. And here's the book. I can't show it to you on paper because it doesn't exist on paper. It's an e-book, a digital book, called My Prostate Cancer Sex Diary. We're emphasizing that part because that's the part of the discussion that often gets left out. In this book, it's a pretty blunt, candid, frank account, I think, of what you go through in recovering sexually from treatment. I think men like that. I think men want to hear it, the straight goods. They want to know what's going to happen to them. But I also think it'll be quite valuable for women to read this because, they're left out of this, really. They're on the outside looking in. So I think of the book as sort of a window for women to look into this experience. In Canada, this year, there will be 23,600 new cases of prostate cancer diagnosed. In the United States, almost 240,000 new cases this year alone. So if you take those two numbers, add them together and stretch them over 4 years, you're talking about more than 1 million men who are going to get the news that they have prostate cancer and maybe they should do something about it. I wanted to write a relevant book. I think on that statistic alone, it's quite relevant. There's going to be a lot of questions that a lot of guys are going to have. And I hope by reading this, they'll be able to answer some of them.